Good morning, everybody. It is October 22nd, 8:41 a.m. and welcome to another edition of Sky Harbor Live. I couldn't say that right, so alright, let's do this. Let's be live for like an hour and a half. Talk aviation, talk planes, look at planes, and just hang out. So, busy morning here in the Valley of the Sun. As you can see, we have Arizona 1 right here, one of our special state liveries. It's popped up. So he's just chilling here. And up here, we have an it looks like American West Airlines special livery departing. Already two special liveries that we've gotten. Oh, man. The sun is still bright. As you can see, Southwest just showed up. They're going to be basically pushing in the bridge for it. It's going to be one of those days, guys. I can tell. It'll be good, though. So welcome everybody, if it's your first time on the channel. Hey Luke, welcome back, dude. So ground crew working. We're getting quite a bit of a rush assembling over at the departure gates, or the departure area. But I also screwed up by setting up here. So we really cannot see them because there's a gigantic pillar right in front of my camera. Also, to all of you that showed up to the meetup yesterday, thank you. There's like 12 people altogether, but it was nice. We had pizza, we hung out, had cookies. Overall, turned it into a family environment. Let me see if I can get my radio up and running for you guys. So let's take a look at some of the Southwest tails. Ah, my camera's dusty. Hey, have fun out there, Marley. It's a really fun hobby to do. I was going to spot tonight, but my cousin just got her master's degree, so we're having a family dinner, and to me family is very important. So if it's between family or anything else, sorry, my family's going to come first. It is what it is. So apparently I've read on the news that United is supposed to be getting like new planes. Like,
okay, what was the call sign?
so I guess till the end of the year they're supposed to be getting like a new plane. Every like month they're supposed to get a new plane. Oh wow, look at that, guys.
Reduce speed to 100, zero traffic, 9 o'clock and 3 miles northbound, about 9,000 is a 737, I believe.
We have a special Reno Air livery that is lining up.
569, 17.4, descending 7,000 via the Ping 1 with Quebec.
To be honest, I haven't really been checking my Instagram. I'll double check.
982.
Apologize, it's kind of been a busy.
Good morning, Skywest 30651550.
So the Reno Air is headed to Chicago, to ORD. It's going to be so much easier when I have a second person, so I can just focus on camera work instead of looking at everything myself.
Over to contact 1 mile northwest Buckeye Airport, advise only prior to jumpers away. Position check, will advise 2 minutes prior to jumpers away, caravan 10 Air Bravo. 1342, reduce speed down to 210. To 210, American 1342. Approach American 2026 is 96 descending via Eagle 6 runway with Quebec.
There used to be so many airlines in the US, if you think about it. I kind of like these heritage liveries because they bring you to a time where it was more colorful. And the sun is starting to peak, so it's gonna like maybe ruin the lighting. I apparently cannot get this tension right on this thing. We have a Southwest crossing the runway. You know, just doing its Southwest things. Thanks, Marley. It's finally getting cooler, so we will be able to set up in a different spot. And I'm kind of excited about this spot. So once you get lower, you can actually get some better shots. We had people join us, these two gentlemen that are from Belgium. They just happened to be in town and they came to the meetup. They didn't eat anything, they got a drink and left. They were nice, very nice dudes. Also, just FYI, on the email that I have, do not send me creepy messages because I've gotten a few of them and I'm not gonna name names, but like, dude, chill out. It's not cool. So if you think, like, would you want to send stuff like that to your mother, or would you want to send something like that to your other people, like in your family? Just letting you know, like, I'm friendly, but I have limits. Just a heads up. Because that's creepy, bro. And special thanks to Marley for the parking fund. You are the best. Helps us out if you think about it. Every time I come up here, I'm like paying like, on average, like 18 bucks for parking. I'm okay financially, like I have the money, but same time it adds up, especially like how expensive everything's become. I bought like a burrito the other day and 2 drinks. Dude, that was like $19. Like, what the hell, man? That was bad. And remember to click that like button. Smashing the like does help us with the fancy YouTube algorithm. Since I wasn't on for a while, sometimes it makes us slide down the algorithm. Hey, look at over there. We have Nevada 1 over there just chilling, living its life.
To maintain 3,000, Scarborough Airport is 1 o'clock at 10 miles. Down at 3,000, we have the fuel in sight, and we think we have that preceding aircraft, American 476. 476, roger. They're going to be opposite of you, landing runway 8. Turn right, heading 050. Quivers approach your runway 7 right.
So, if you guys want to do me a favor, click on the name Trevor the Chef and subscribe to his channel. He's another plane spotter here. Trevor, if you come here early enough, I may be able to run your show for like 30 minutes, man. Alright guys, so the sun is finally starting to peak and it's hitting me in the face. And I'm not a big fan of the sun. What's the temperature where you guys are at?
20.9 vicinity, the Eagle 6, Quebec. 6 approach, expect runway 8.
What up, Mr. Blue Jet? I watched some of your videos, man. They're freaking awesome. If you guys want to see some cool videos, click on his channel. He has a lot of plane spotting videos, a lot of 747 action and all that stuff. And looks like we do have a KC-135 just went live. And on the end of the runway, we have the A321 that is headed to Cabo. It's wild. The other day they actually did use an A321 to Tucson. It's like literally like a 15 or 20 minute flight for that large of a plane.
2026, expect to hold the 250 knots beyond Queen. Approach 120.4.
Also, I can't seem to find a memory card.
120.4.
Also, shameless plug. Around 4:15, I have a video premiering. It's basically another compilation video. And let's take a look at some of the ground staff that's working diligently, unloading the bags.
36, reduce speed now to 230. 230 knots, 936. 938, reduce speed now to 210, then maintain 11,000. Okay, reduce down to 210, then maintain 11,000, American 2938. 2938, I'll step you down the rest of the way in. Sounds good. 75, approach 126.6. Have a good day, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's look for the poop truck. I think he's out here stalking its prey somewhere. I think a lot of people poop on the Southwest flights. They oh, actually, no. Here it is. See? Ready?
26, 10 o'clock.
See, on this channel, I give the people what they want. And what the people want is a video of the poop truck. There it is.
Approach 120.4. 120.4. Yes, 3065. 79, reduce speed now to 210, then maintain 8,000. 1,000 American 569. Approach, good morning, Sky 3065, 9,000, descending on the ping, Quebec. Sky 365, Phoenix approach, Romeo just went current at Sky Harbor, altimeter 2982, expect runway 7 right. All right, 2982, we'll grab it. Sky was 3065. I'm not sure if you have it, but Romeo is current at Sky Harbor. We've got it.
Sorry guys, I was trying to do some technical difficulties emerged on the channel, so yeah, apparently I did something to my laptop charger. Ooh, look at that, look. It's a special livery day here, I guess. Looks like we have Missouri 1 coming in. Or not Missouri 1, which one is this one? Louisiana 1, is it? I think it's Louisiana 1. I don't know my states. Is it Louisiana 1? It is, I think it is. Is that Louisiana 1? Get me...
210. American 2590. 420, maintain 250 knots, greater so high.
Pretty neat, huh? A lot of specials today, guys. A lot of specials.
26.6, Southwest 1779, just gotta maintain 8,000. But now 8,000, Southwest 1779.
Well, they got one of the bags unloaded, one of the collection of bags. Oh, speaking of which, hold on, I got a message, a client. You guys just reminded me.
2673 out of 11-6, descendant via the Hydra 7 right with Quebec. 23 things for 6.7 right? 7 right.
Yes, I got here at the right time. This is awesome.
1779 approach 126.6. 66 up with 2938, descend and maintain 10,000. 11 for 10, American 2938. 36, descend and maintain 10,000. 10,000, that's perfect. Boy, American 1678 with 24. 1678,
Sorry guys, just dealing with some business stuff.
2958, approach 126.6. 166, good day, it's good, 2958. 938, traffic 10 o'clock and 8 miles northbound, 7,000 for 9,000, regional jet. We're looking about 2938. 65, so maintain 5,000. Sending 5,000, Sky 3065. American 569, maintain 170 knots or greater to the 5 mile final, contact Phoenix Tower on 120.9. 170 or better to the 5 mile final, 20.9, American 569. Exotic Express 120.4. 20.4, American 420, have a nice day. Okay.
Alright Kate, your camera is arriving today. I'm excited for it. I just got a message, so you should be happy. Also, so I've run into an issue with my Sony cameras. So I did a commercial shoot the other day, and I'm using the same Sony cameras, same lenses, same glass, same settings. Everything is literally the same. Only problem is the color on the Sony has a different temperature. So it's like a different Kelvin. So one is slightly warmer than the other, and it is making my edit a living hell right now. Like trying to match up all of the footage has literally added almost like an extra hour per video, and it's been driving me nuts. What up, Ryan? Come down here, dude. Hey, Joshua. I know Josephine's probably gonna get on later, so I'm gonna say yeah. Yay. Okay, back to actual plane spotting. So apologize, I'm going to try and basically more focus on the filming aspect of things. So it's a lot harder when I'm like having to read the multiple like flight radar stuff. It's kind of hard for me to keep track of what's departing and what's being filmed. Tomorrow we are supposed to be getting a whatchamacallit, an attachment that's going to be making it possible for us to have two people on microphone. We have a CRJ 900 that's lining up, that's going to be headed to Durango. This guy was supposed to be pulling out, but I guess not.
Good morning, American 9779, 11-5, descending via was correct. 39779, I think 4667 right? 7 right, 9779, any kids 8. As a request, I'll try and move you over if they can. Appreciate it.
Catch a landing.
For 8, we have Romeo, and we're out of 16 knots.
And film a takeoff.
6 only 8, maintain 270 knots or greater until advised. 270 or greater still advised, American 1760.
Not bad, huh? And we have a push off, push back. A lot of ground-based action today, guys. A lot of ground-based action. Kind of liking this. Special thanks to James Burns for contributing to our parking fund. I appreciate you, kind sir. And more ground action. I love watching this, man. Watching planes land and take off is cool, but watching these hard-working men and women down there is freaking awesome. Like, look at this. Just a lot of teamwork. You can actually see everybody working their butts off down there. I feel like a lot of them should be compensated more than they actually are being. Also, guys, in a very short time, I think this is our second month of doing the lives, we have hit 4,100 subscribers, which is actually pretty awesome. It feels like we might be doing something right. So appreciate all you guys. Easiest way to grow the channel is just clicking the like, and it helps us. We hosted a pizza party yesterday. I'm going to be doing a donuts and planes event where we will just come one morning, have coffee, donuts, and watch planes. And here's the poop truck. Off to unload the flavors, as I say it. And there's a little CRJ waiting to taxi. It's taxiing already. Wow, looky looky, we have a WestJet getting ready to depart. And it's a WestJet 737 MAX. That WestJet is headed to Calgary, and then we have an American Embraer 175 that's going to be headed to Oklahoma City. As you can see, a lot of taxi action. So let's take a look at our Oklahoma City flight. I need to buy a better tripod. a terrible location. But it's okay. We get good internet there, so that's all I care about. Let's check what the people are saying. The CRJ we're looking at is headed to Houston. So I was waiting for clearance. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. Or had a good week. I ate pizza and since I'm lactose, literally my stomach was just like raging last night. I was not having a cash money time, to be honest. So if you're lactose intolerant, word of the day, no pizza. Well, that's like a sentence of the day. So I don't know, guys, so do you like this format of the channel where it's just chatting, or like any feedback? Like leave your feedback, I will read through it and then I will try and implement any changes you guys want. And we have a taxiing 737. And looky, we have Nevada 1 being pushed back. This is awesome. Lots and lots of specials today, friends. What is going on? I swear to God, I like talk about not having technical issues and then it's like, boop, they just emerge like it's stupidity. So like, I think when you start a live stream, 90% of your time, you're like in freak out mode because you don't know what is going on with like stuff that's out of your control. And then you slowly start figuring it out. And then another thing emerges. This dude Tokyo drifting his way into this area. Busy morning here, and there's our WestJet 737 MAX 8, I believe. Lining up for its takeoff to Canada. Headed to Calgary, to be exact. And right after that, we will have an American Airlines that's headed to Columbus. Apparently Columbus must be a very sought after destination from Phoenix. Such a cool plane. Too bad it has a terrible reputation. There's an American 737. It's going to be taxiing across the runway, and I think our Columbus plane will depart afterwards. Okie dokie, let's take a look at the plane that's headed to Columbus. So this is kind of like the busy time at the airport. You can see he's making his way over to the bridge to taxi to the north side. So I figured I'd at least give you guys some busy day spotting before I go about my day. Lighting is not the best right now with the way it's been. Nevada 1 has officially pushed on and is on the taxiway. We will see that depart very shortly. But the MAX cost them the reputation of them being somewhat dependable. It just showed that Boeing was all about money and not about their culture. Man, you can see these dudes are like working really, really hard down here. I hear a bell ringing. That means another plane is about to depart. I wonder which one it is. Let's see. I beg to differ. If the pilots were trained in the US, it's just, it was like, if you were to basically be releasing a vehicle that has like an automatic steering wheel lock and basically you don't put a warning for it, I think that's what ended up happening. But it's kind of been showing that Airbus is starting to kind of dominate the market, in my opinion. Boeing is in trouble. They need to develop a new plane. We have Sun Country over there, just popped up. Something keeps beeping. I don't know what it is. This thing's about to push back. Oh man. I'm in kind of an awkward position right now because trying to track these planes is becoming kind of an issue. So we have a Southwest departing for Omaha that's lining up right now. Not this plane, the one at the runway. Okay, let's take a look at our Omaha bound plane. That's half roll. So today they called for rain in Phoenix. I called them liars and I was right. There's no rain. No rain in sight. Tom, I'm having my radio charging in the car for a minute. So apparently I forget to charge stuff, and you know when it's like at like 10%, it starts like making random like hissing. This guy should be pushing out. Yeah, give it about 5 minutes and I'll be back. It's just, yeah, I don't do a good job charging my stuff. Okay, let's watch some more departures. If you think about it, the science of flying is so crazy. You're taking something that's like a couple of 100 tons and taking it airborne. That is like freaking wild. Last weekend we had some crazy weather here and people kind of got nasty and I had to put them in their place. As you can see, Arizona 1 is here. I think we'll be departing very shortly. Heck yeah, Kate, go do some spotting, my friend. That's all it's about. You can see our copperheads over there. And up next on the departure is Nevada 1. Those guys ain't even off the runway yet. And Nevada 1's like, hold my beer. What do you guys think of that design or delivery? I think it's quite lovely. So they unloaded the bags, now they're loading bags again. Let's take a look. Yeah, Mr. Blue Jet, I will actually. That's my plan. I eventually will go to 40th Street. I wonder how many bags these guys put on a typical shift. That's a lot of work. And he just threw that one, you know. It's fine, it's not fragile.
Yes, approved, runway 8 west Romeo. So 59, things perfect, straight runway 8. Oscar 59. Express 126.6. Express Delta 1322 has a Romeo 17-1 descending on the Bruiser 1, runway 8. 22 things first, expect runway 8. Okay. 378 approach 126.6. 466, so 378.
Somebody compared this to a Concorde once, and I was like, don't you ever say those words again.
378, Kings Park, Sky Harbor, 1 o'clock, and 30 miles, report to airport at site when able. 378, descend to your arrival, please approach for the night.
37.
Look for the traffic, we got them on TCAS, 5 officers.
Here we have a Delta Airlines A321. I would say probably Atlanta or Minneapolis, one of the two.
B78, maintain 210 knots for greater than 10 mile final.
I was right, Atlanta. That's where they came from.
Victor Contact Express 126.6.
And we have a Southwest Airlines 737 that's headed to San Francisco. It's an 18-year-old plane. I haven't been to San Fran in ages. I think the last time I went was when kind of the city started going downhill. And from what I hear, it's gone downhill fast. Did you guys know there's an app in San Francisco where it can tell you where there's human poop? Like it drops little like brown stuff on there. It's kind of gross. We went from being America's artisan city to now like an example of America's decline, in my opinion. And this is what's making all that noise. This bad boy here is being very, very loud. Well, Josephine made it on. Hey Josephine, how are you? I've gone to the Museum of Flight in Seattle, and I know they have a Concorde over there, and it is absolutely lovely seeing that plane. All right, let's watch this bridge connect with the plane. Also, we got a little boy taking off. Look, little boy over there.
132, turn left, heading to 80.
AKA Mr. Moneybags for being able to take off from here. Well, 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 look what we got here. We have a KC-135 departing. This is the one that went live, and I kind of lost track of it. So we get to see a military jet. So at Sky Harbor, we primarily get like Southwest, American Airlines, but there's also the instance of us getting Michael was part of the team that opened the Chili's too at the Terminal 4. Missed the place. I wonder if they still have opening team photo of. Not sure, man. I know they've had a bunch of issues after COVID. A lot of the restaurants have closed, and it kind of sucks if you think about it. Like, I think Sky Harbor is one of the nicest airports. Like, it's just very friendly and very open. Philadelphia, I could care less about that airport. That's actually one of my worst airports. I don't know why I just thought of Philadelphia. But when I went to Philly, like, the food options were terrible. I would say things, but it would get the channel banned.
132, just for the maintain 4.
I would violate standards. Philadelphia airport is a disaster. Anyways. Waiting for the KC to take off. Yeah, I went there and it was a disaster.
One airport in sight when able.
As we await this KC to take off, I'm going to say he's full of gas.
96 first, driver's 11 o'clock and 18 miles before the expression.
Here we have its roll.
Turn right heading 050, clear over the first, come right.
1 It's like 60 something years old, but they re-engined them, so they added more efficient engines, I believe.
83, reduce speed now to 210. Change approved. 66, command level.
I guess a few weeks ago there was one that had an issue with its little like refueling thing and it had to land with it. But that is a plane that took off.
1322, Phoenix First 7.
I need some water.
Victor, reduce speed to 170. 2132, maintain 170 knots or greater till 5 miles final, traffic power 120.9.
13, maintain 270 knots or greater till 5.
Take the 5 Alpha Victor, turn left, heading 110, clear approach to the right.
So if you guys go to Costco, they sell these like vitamin water thingies. Not vitamin water, it's like smart water things.
First Southwest 513, 11,500, descending via Hydro 1.
9 turn 10 degrees left, vector is the final, and then altitude maintain 5,000.
So this is the water.
Southwest 513.
The Kirkland brand water is like pretty legit, not gonna lie. And it's like cheaper. Like I think you get them for like $1.15 or $1.20. You know, you become like old and you become like a full adult when you get excited about Costco trips. That's when you're like, I've made it in life. I get my Costco membership. Also today, my Sacramento Kings are going to fall down to 0-2. We're such a disaster of a team. I don't understand why we're still in the NBA. He's getting ready to push out as well. Arizona 1 should be leaving very shortly. And on final, we have what looks like a Brasilia coming in from Ameriflight. We should be getting our second rush of the morning. Let me check the comments, what the people are saying.
13, Roger, descend the arrival, clear to go first, 7 right.
Hey, I'm trying to get that sponsorship with the Costco water plug. Yo, Costco, hook a brother up. Remember, I got bills to pay, boys and girls. Man, I need to go flying again.
Papa, turn right heading at 050, so the first coming right. Take out the legacy destination 6,000. Turn left heading 170, that's the final. 223 by the tower, we're going to place the top on the end of the day.
Well, hopefully this pilot actually sees this live stream. Because I think that's a really nice shot of him.
Okay, after passing mid-low, 1,000, southwest 65.
So, if you know the pilot that operated the flight from I don't even know where he's from, to be honest. From somewhere, I don't know. It's not popping up on my thing. Anyways, I give up. My flight radar is being stupid. So why were you shamed at Costco? Let's take a look at the comments.
That's 1322, visual 27, right?
Hey, they have a return policy, so you returned it. It is what it is. They don't like it, they can just get out, as we say. And as you can look, the Southwest pilot over there is taxiing at a very fast rate of speed. So watch, he's going to cover this in a very quick time. Boom, he's out. Man, my throat is dry. But we do actually, if you guys would like to support the channel, we do have a super chat, and we do have a PayPal where you guys can send money directly, which is used to basically buy equipment, pay for parking. We did actually donate $100 to a teacher. Emily was very thankful, and she told me to say thank you to all you guys. And eventually I'd like to maybe do like a Christmas drive for kids that don't have much money. So like if I do a meetup, just bring a toy. I'll pay for the food.
415 traffic, 10 o'clock, 2 miles, northbound, 9,000 regional jet.
Big difference from last weekend.
Your request for 7 right, expect days for now.
We had a storm come through, and then halfway through they decided to start flipping the runways. Man, my throat is dry.
Approach, expect 7 right, and then
Arizona 1 should be pushing back, so let's take a look at that plane.
I will expect runway 8. We've got a medical situation. We are not declaring an emergency. American 83. Okay, 83, you can delete all the speeds. American 83, right.
Well, you should have come to our meetup. We had a bunch of Costco pizzas.
83, contact tower 18.7. 1322 outside and we got room. Team 22, Phoenix approach, expect visual approach 27 right. Visual 7 right, southwest.
Alrighty.
78, got a approach 126.6.
So I believe the Arizona 1 plane is about to be pushed back, so let's take a look at it. That is going to be our focus.
South 855, reduce 6210, then maintain 8000.
Headed to Burbank.
190 and then southwest
It would be so cool if they used the Arizona 1 tug.
Or 190, maintain 10,007 kilofox. Measure altitude at the midwheel, maintain 8,000.
So I've had a song stuck in my head like the last 2 days. Let me see if I can post it in the comments. You guys will laugh. It is like the most Eastern European song ever, but it freaking slaps.
Good morning, Delta 810. We're descending out of final 220 on the Eagle 6 for 8 Romeo. Delta 810, Phoenix approach, expect visual approach 28. Visually, Delta 810. 55, Quebec approach 126.6.
So I just shared a song that's been playing in my head the whole freaking time. It's a Bulgarian folk group, but it's kind of funny because in Eastern Europe it's kind of become a viral hit in the last few months. So to us it's it's become part of our memes. So you guys can listen to it and be tormented. Arizona 1 is pushing away. Off to Burbank they go. Arizona 1's going to look really nice against these blue clouds. Look at it, it's so pretty. What do you guys think of Arizona 1? And thank you for subbing, man. I try to be different than the other channels. I'm not going to try and sell you Herbalife.
2278, contact down 118.7.
What I think is crazy about Eastern Europe, we're literally the same freaking people, but we have this gene that makes us hate each other. So when you meet an Eastern European person, we are going to be the kindest and the most loyal person you'll meet, but if you cross us, we go berserk. And don't piss off an Eastern European, I'll straight tell you that. So yeah, it's like an entire group of people. The Slavic people have just been bred to fight, and that's about it. We will fight, and that's about it. Yeah, I like when I see Arizona 1 when it basically takes off against a cloudy day. Woo! That is a money photo. Also sorry for oohing really loud. we are looking at a plane that is actually headed to the worst airport in the world, Philadelphia. Actually, I'm not going to say any more smack about any airport. What if they want to hire me to do work for them? I love Philadelphia Airport. It is the best airport ever.
Passing through 3,700 for 14,000, skydiving over Buckeye.
I take everything back I say about Philadelphia Airport. If you need some marketing help, Philadelphia Airport, hit me up.
110, privilege approach runway 8. They want 5 planes are heading, that's just the final.
So question for you guys, does American Airlines still operate A330s, or did they put those out of business?
126.6.
I know I could probably Google it, but I'm too lazy to Google it.
1322, contact approach 126.6. What's up, Brady? 26.6? 6 for South was 1322.
Dude, Arizona 1 got up there fast. Jesus Christ.
Guys, say again. And Bravo passing through 5,000 for 14,000 for skydiving.
Yes, and they rejected it because they heard I talked smack. And I just moved the camera. I'm so sorry. We're looking at a roof. Welcome to Roof Spotting 101.
Bravo squad 4212 ident altimeter 2981. South 110, privilege approach to runway 8.
Well, funny thing is, I was actually offered a position here at Sky Harbor Airport as their digital content officer, but I turned it down because it didn't make sense. I was going to give up on my business. So I started a plane spotting account called Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, and it kind of took off. And in September, I started doing my live streams, and the live streams have kind of been successful. I've been getting a lot of feedback that people like it because it's just authentic. You're not going to hear me saying, oh my God, you guys should subscribe to our memberships. Oh, click that like button, buy this. Like, no, dude, screw that. Like, it is what it is. We're going to try and just be natural and just chill. We have a website coming up. Once the website is up, I will sell some merchandise, you know, just to pay for the internet bill and stuff. Because I think per month, I maybe use up like 95 gigabytes of data. So if you think about it, the bandwidth that I'm using is pretty crazy. Okay, we have an answer. All the A330s are sitting. Okay, because I saw somebody share a video, photo, but I thought it was old. It showed like one of the trucks. One of the trucks ended up hitting the A330. I'm like, wait, those aren't flying anymore. You guys think they'll ever pull matter storage? Because I know a lot of those aircrafts were retired due to COVID. But as demand increases, like, you're going to need aircraft. At the same time, you need pilots. Also, do you guys ever think that, let's say American Airlines is ever going to buy the Airbus A220? Think about it, it would kind of make some sense for them to buy it. Arizona 1 is ready to depart for Burbank.
Truck to follow is 2 moving 3 o'clock at 4 miles on a 2,700 Airbus. Is to maintain 4,000.
The lovely Arizona 1 livery. Is it? I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if it was Arizona 1. I was going to be embarrassed if I was wrong. Kind of been wrong a lot lately on here. Yay. I think we started off showing Arizona 1 and then America West Airlines took off.
4000, thanks for checking. 22, center rating 350.
Oh, it gives me time to drink some water.
785, follow the Spirit Waves, Provision approach, runway 78. Lima Scarby Airport, 10 o'clock, 10 miles. Hotel Left Heading 110, Provision approach to runway 8. So Lima Hotel Left Heading 110, Provision approach to runway 8.
Hi, Kyle. Also, the car behind me has a skeleton sitting in the driver's seat, and it literally scared the living Jesus out of me right now. Jesus. I'll show it to you guys before I go off. Ooh, what is that? Is that the banana plane? Hi, Kyle. Alright, banana plane inbound. The yellow people mover.
So Lima maintain 170 knots or greater until a 5-mile final. Contact tower 118.7.
This company has really good customer service. I think they're like the creme de la creme of American aviation. I think they're actually going to bring JetBlue to the top of the game when it comes to customer service, plane cleanliness, clientele. It's going to be awesome. Flown by Miss Frizzle.
Left heading 170 to maintain 3000.
Looks like Will Smith is now Wyatt Knudsen Smith.
A22, contact tower 120.9.
Kyle, no longer a Panthers fan. Are you a 49er fan because of Christian McCaffrey? Your team is a dumpster fire, but I shouldn't be talking. The Cardinals are too. The Magic School Bus.
Buckeye Municipal Airport, 14,000 and below.
Yay! This is fun.
We got traffic just below you, 2,000, about a half-mile northwest of the airport. Looking for traffic tonight, Bravo. We're also listening to them on the Unicom. So this traffic for your jumper.
I actually have been working. I had a pretty busy schedule, Josephine. So it was like my full-time gig was pretty busy. Like my business took off. So like I told you guys, as business picks up, I'm not going to be on as much because, you know, that pays me a lot more than this. And I don't do this for money. But anytime I get an opportunity, I'll come. I went live on Thursday for like an hour just to say what's up to you guys. The plan was to go live later at night, but I am going to a family dinner, so I'm gonna have a few adult beverages and I'm just gonna hang out with my family. And if you're watching and you like what you see, like, subscribe, and click the notification. That does a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you don't like it, cool. But on this channel, it's a lot different. We will focus on the ground crews. We'll focus on the little things, One banana plane shows up, the other banana plane leaves. And now we're getting our second rush of the morning. But I try my best to be on as much as I can. You know how it is. Business has kind of been weird this year for me. Also, guys, we have a special double edition of a KC-135. One of them just started taxiing. So let's go take a look at the KC-135. We already had one leave earlier, so we're going to get a second one that's going to be leaving. So it looks like we have Spirit Airlines, it's headed to Chicago. Then we have an American Airlines A320 that is going to be departing for San Francisco. So the plane that we're looking at is a Spirit that's headed to Chicago. Plane after it is headed to San Francisco. And then right after that we have an A319 that will be headed to Santa Barbara. And right after the Santa Barbara plane, we're having a Southwest Airlines 737 that is going to be headed to Reno. And on the far end of the runway that's lining up to take off is an American Airlines 462 A321 headed to Atlanta. And then we have a CRJ that's headed to Lake Charles. So quite the lineup coming up. And then we have a KC-135. I'm assuming is going to be flying in circles and refueling. So just kind of giving you what is coming up. And it is starting to get busy. The American Airlines slots are starting to clear up. Look at that KC-135, looks freaking majestic. Close the doors, come on, close them. Yeah, good. I like those shots when they close the doors. And over there we have a random fire. I think Phoenix stands for City of Many Fires, probably. Like, the last few years we've had like so many disastrous, like gigantic, like alarm 1 fires. It's like ridiculous. Alright, Will Smith, you are pretty much going to get banned again, dude. ERB or Kate, block him right now if you can, or put him in timeout. Yep, flying in circles, that's what they usually do. Just stating facts, they fly and they basically, I think they fly over like the Yuma area and will help refuel like for adversary training and stuff. Remember to be respectful, William Smith. Apparently it focuses on this stupid pillar. And here we have Banana Plane getting ready to depart. I guess he does. William Smith. I think he's just a troll. It is what it is. Let him have his time, but like, if he misbehaves again, we are going to put him in timeout and he'll no longer. Look at these little things. What are those?
Time to see direct was up, maintain 6,000, airport 11 o'clock at 24 miles.
Little boys right there.
Direct was up, that's 6,000, 6,000.
So off to Chicago they go in a second. So he's off to Chicago. The plane after is going to San Francisco, Santa Barbara, Reno, Burbank, Salt Lake City, and another Salt Lake City. So a lot of Salt Lake City planes. And Bakersfield. So I guess they finally finalized the sale of Spirit to JetBlue yesterday. So we are going to miss America's most beloved airline. It goes out on top as the GOAT, greatest of all time. They change the way Americans travel. And we have United that just popped up into the game. You can see a bunch of CRJs, so this is kind of like the busy thing. Busy time. Josephine, yeah, we had like, I would say 12 people showed up. It was nice. It was good. The weather was perfect. I met a few friends out there. Leah showed up. Leah is good people. Hayden showed up. JP with his family. We had cookies. There was a couple of gentlemen that came from Belgium. So overall, a good pizza party we had. I have no idea what that smoke is, to be honest, guys. Probably something on fire. There's like a bunch of recycling yards, and every few months there tends to be like a gigantic fire there. I think we have like an arsonist. I hate this pillar. I wish I could move it, but you know the structure of the garage would be I believe this plane is about to basically push back in a minute. Whew. I need water. Sorry guys, a second. But yeah, Halloween is coming up, everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing something with your family or just doing something in general. Let's watch him push this plane back. That's what I like watching.
Go to the class level, space, maintain 5,000, and puddle with that again, please. Number 22, next morning. We can repeat the rest of 79.
What's up, Michael? All right, push back. Come on, dude. We've got planes to take off. There we go. Perfect. Let's watch some more departures. So for all of you that are just joining us, welcome to Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're a little plane spotting community out of Phoenix, Arizona. So we plane spot, talk about life. Just are a bunch of goofy people here. We have a Discord. And thank you for spending your morning watching the channel. Somewhat of a busy morning here at the airport. So earlier we had a bunch of Southwest special liveries come in, and now it's all about the American Airlines. So we have a CRJ that is lining up that is going to be departing. Let's take a look. The CRJ is headed to Monterey, and then the plane after it is going to be headed to Yuma. Doesn't Monterey have like a aquarium? Or is that another town? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, to be honest. But anyways, my name is Slaven. People call me Slav. I am a big aviation nerd, and I do this for fun. If you like what you see, click the like, subscribe, notification. We do have a super chat for a parking fund. You can leave us a tip. Greatly appreciate it, but you don't have to. Also, I heard somewhere that Alaska Air, their pilots just finally agreed to their new contract, and from some of my pilots friends, I saw that they were actually congratulating them because I guess it's a very favorable deal for them. I'm assuming that United is either headed to Newark or Denver. Usually that's where that plane departs to. Yep, he's headed to Denver. It's an A320, it's 22 years old. It's United Airlines 625. And looks like now we have an Alaska Air that's getting ready. It's crossing over the bridge. You guys can't see it yet, but it's just popped up. United is moving. ATC's down for a little bit as I keep charging my radio because I'm an idiot and I forgot to charge it. That happens, I'm human, I'm not a robot. Or am I? And look at that, it's a luggage train. Yay. We have a Delta Airlines 737. Chances are, let me guess, Salt Lake City. Yep, Salt Lake City. I know that route used to be served by a little A319, but I haven't seen that plane in a while. I think it may have been retired. We have a pretty big Mormon community here in the valley, so I'm guessing that's where a lot of them are flying to, like from here to Salt Lake City. Very friendly people. Hi Nabila, I try my best to monitor the chat, guys, so there's one of me, and if I do multiple things, then we're not going to do anything right. As you can see, the Alaska Air is getting ready to get on the taxi. Water break for me again. And if you guys look at Kyle, no longer a Panthers fan, he is actually a very, very big Matt Rule fan. Remember to ask him why he likes Matt Rule so much. Kyle will answer that in a very simple question to you. So I got this really cheap radio off of like Amazon. It's like a Chinese brand. I don't even know what the hell it is, to be honest. But if you guys have any recommendations for newer radios, let me know. I'd be very interested in it. Like, I'm looking to maybe spend like 300 bucks max. I don't know if you guys are gonna laugh at me about it, because maybe $300 is cheap. It's like if you tell me like I'm gonna spend like, ooh, look at this. It is moving. Check that out. Yeah, special livery. I think they just painted, looks like they just painted their SeaWorld livery.
Okay, we'll do 29 Bravo.
So that is Louisiana 1. I got super excited when I saw it.
8,700 to 8,000. 551 Sierra Golf, Phoenix approach, Roger. Verify you have Golf at Mason Gateway, accept visual approach, runway 12 right. I've got Golf, and we'll expect that at 10. Just 2445, 1997, Eagle 6 Legend. Yeah. And 2445, Phoenix approach, expect visual approach, runway 8.
My phone is ringing right now. I have everything charging in my car, so anytime it rings, it makes like a random freaking noise. So Bearcat radio, how much are those? Do you guys? Dude, I have a Google. I should just Google it. Okie dokie. That is Alaska Air, so let's. No, it's American.
American 994, kind of tower, 118.7.
He has departed. So we had Arizona 1, and we're gonna get Louisiana 1 departing. So that's gonna be actually really nice seeing him take off. And we have somebody joining us from San Diego. Okie dokie. Let's take a look at this thing. So Alaska Airlines, I believe that is headed to Seattle. It's a MAX 9.
With 1 o'clock, 20 now. Stand on when I maintain 5,000. 5,000, airshow 5840. Traffic, 10 o'clock, 6 miles, northbound out of 7,600 for 9,000, Airbus 320. WestJet 1532, turn left heading 110, clear visual approach runway 8. Left heading 110, clear visual approach runway 8, WestJet 1532. 1895 at East 6310. 45 present heading vectors for the final. Go for the airport.
And we have an A321 that is lining up. Let's take a look where he is headed. So usually I start off the show really hyper, and then I realize I forget to eat, and then when I forget to eat I get really tired. So I'm reaching the point of where I just realized I forgot to eat, and I'm getting really tired. So this plane is actually headed to Honolulu. It's an Airbus A321. It's 2 years old, delivered in 2020. It's American Airlines 692.
6,000. 6,000 United 1895. 5840, turn right, heading 350. Right turn heading 350, we have the airport, want to help there, show 5840. American 2888, maintain 170 knots until a 5 mile final. 170 to 5 out, American 2888.
He's going to use every bit of the runway or something. He's going really slow, guys. I don't know what is going on.
11 o'clock, 3 miles, northwestbound, 6,800 for 6,000, Boeing 737. 42, it's right. Maintain 3,000, you got the airport.
Close the doors, close the doors. Yes. Close the doors, that's it.
050, clear for the visual.
Those are the shots we like.
2888, reduced to 170, towers 118.7.
Okay.
7 American 2888.
And up next for the departure that is going to line up is going to be Louisiana 1. So Louisiana 1 is going to be departing. I wonder where he's headed. Headed to San Antonio, Texas.
840 County Tower 120.9. 5, maintain 5,000.
The George Strait song, All My Exes Live in Texas. I wonder how many exes he had. So is this plane supposed to like maybe look like a Pelican?
Traffic 3 o'clock, 4 miles westbound, 5,000 the Caravan. They're heavy inside maintaining visual separation. Would you like the north runway? 95, thanks. Maintain 3,000, expect runway 8. 1895.
Yay. Kind of excited for it to slow down a bit because it gives me an opportunity to just like chill and check the chat messages. See what my lovely friends are talking about. This plane is headed to Charlotte.
Just going to maintain 4,000. 4,000 outside 80. For the 1 chair golf, turn right heading 110. Right, 110, 1 chair golf. 4802, turn right heading 350. 95, maintain 170 knots or greater until a 5 mile final for sequence. 170 or greater until 5 miles. 740 airport 3 o'clock and 10 miles. 740
Let's watch a landing. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. Good. Any plans with family members or anything? I'll be honest, I don't understand how some people do these lives for like 8 hours at a time. The most I've ever done was like 3.5 hours, and now I was extremely beat. But at the same time, that is kind of like their job, their full-time job is live streaming.
Just gotta maintain 5,000.
So I can understand how they do it.
2881. 1985 or 1895, heading tower 118.7. 2262 descending out of 17,400 via the Bruiser 1, runway 8 with Sierra. That's 2262, Phoenix approach, roger. Travel side, descend to maintain 3,000, Skybird 10 o'clock, 10 miles. 2000 field size, 980.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you for the kind words, man. Flying is probably like the safest form of transportation, in my opinion.
The heading choice, the visual raise, 980. Birch American 474, 17-1, descending via the Eagle 6, we have Sierra. Connect 474, Phoenix approach, expect visual approach to runway 8. Runway 8, thank you. Turn left heading 170, descend to maintain 3000.
Well, thank you, Todd. Thank you for the kind parking fund. I'm not joking, guys. This does help me a lot. So the only thing I pay for is with my time, and I kind of try and bring a totally different spin to this plane spotting thing. So this is my vision for the channel. I want to share it with you guys. We're gonna just randomly bring people within the plane spotting community, pilots, flight attendants, and everything, and we're just gonna hang out, and we're gonna basically, I'll film and you guys can ask them questions. Just keep in mind they won't be able to answer all of the questions. Some of them have company policies, but at the same time you guys can ask as many questions as possible, and it's gonna turn into something fun. I will be having, like I said, another meetup soon, maybe in the next 2 or 3 weeks, where we will meet up and have, in a sense, like donuts and watch airplanes take off. We did a pizza thing yesterday. The turnout was okay, it was decent, like considering I planned it very late. We had like 13 people show up, or 12, 13 people. I count as a 13th person. Man, 35 degrees? That's crazy. That's cold, dude. Put on a jacket so you don't get a cold. Ugh. So, when do we usually get the 767s back to Phoenix? So this 737 is headed to Salt Lake City. You can hear a 737 engine spooling. And that is a plane that was making the noise earlier. As they get ready to push out.
Turn left heading 170, maintain 3000. Drive 450, Phoenix approach, expect visual approach to runway 7 right.
Looks like we have somebody joining us from Athens. Greek neighbors of mine.
2445, continue left turn direct ones up, the airport's 10 o'clock and 10 miles. Second, that's 2445. A large concrete hole right in the middle of the city. Ah, that one. That's flat. So,
It's always good like seeing people from all over the world join. Like Luke is from New Zealand, but it's awesome. Also, wow, I didn't realize this. So check this out. So this Southwest looks extremely faded. I think it might be time for a new paint job. What do you guys think?
Say when's the lock?
Sorry, I dropped my microphone. Don't be mad. Yeah, that plane is needs some painting. They're like, just change the panel up there. What is that? Is that some propeller driven thing? Oh, it's a Swearinger. It's the one that goes to Cortez. Operated by Key Lime Air. I like key lime pies. They're pretty delicious. I just like sweets. That's why I'm fat. And this A320 that's lined up is headed to Mexico City. Departing for Mexico City is this little airplane. I hate that I need to like get all the counterbalances and stuff ready on this tripod. I always screw it up. So apologize about that stuff. And the plane we are looking at is headed to Dallas, Fort Worth. I smell French fries now, and my hunger has just intensified even more. We're getting a new lineup of departures coming up. So you can see, gives me time to get some water too.
62. 450 just makes us turn on the funnel there. Scarborough will be 12 o'clock and 21 miles for the field in sight. Airport inside, the current portion. Share 450, clear visual approach from way 7.
Welcome to the community, Larry. Pleasure having you on board.
Alaska 926 is 17,070, the Bruiser 1 runway 8 Sierra. Alaska 926, change approach, expect runway 8. Alaska 926. 474, descend and maintain 4,000. Down to 4,000, American 474.
So the American Airlines that is lining up is headed to San Jose de Cabo, so he's going to Cabo, and then 737 headed to Long Beach, and another A3. A321 headed to Philadelphia. I forgot my numbers, guys. I smell French fries. French fries are delicious and nutritious. Actually, they're not very nutritious. They're a lot of carbs. But they're delicious.
2003, 13-1, depending on the height of 7 right.
3003, thanks bro, expect 7 right.
Station B.
Maintain 210 knots or greater than 10 units.
I hear a bell. That means a plane is about to leave. Let's take a look.
Yes, 4948, 14,500 should be at the United 125, right?
It's this Southwest that needs a paint job that's going to be leaving.
Right. 7 right, 4948.
4 turn left heading 190.
Left heading 190, American 474.
447 Delta Bravo, just going to maintain 5,000.
So for all you guys that have joined and I have said hi to me and I haven't said anything back, hello. I try my best to monitor.
20.5 is going to be the Bruiser, runway 8, we've got Sierra.
Call sign. 01 Kings Approach, Roger, expect runway 8.
We have somebody from Kenya. Hello, my Kenyan friend.
Thank you, that's step up 130, guys. Sherry 450, tower 120.9.
And we have somebody from Indianapolis, so it's pretty neat seeing the community. We're all over the world, my friends. And that is our SkyTrain. So let's watch this thing push back. We have movement.
Left heading 110, could be the first runway 8. 8, American 474. Bravo 71 o'clock, 4 miles, turning east, back turning at 3,500, American Airbus, just the middle section. So above, if you do the next one in, Dockwood 717, 3,000. And above, then left heading 170.
I love when the engines just start up. That's actually a really cool sound. And we have somebody from Costa Rica. Good morning. It's a tropical paradise apparently. So this allows all of us to just hang out for a couple of hours and then, yeah, we're having fun. So let's see. I may have another like 5-10 minutes in me and then, yeah, we'll see what happens. But first of all, let's check the magical jet tip to see what is coming in, if we have anything special coming in. We have Tennessee 1 approaching at 11:23. So let's wait for Tennessee 1. Once Tennessee 1 comes, and we will be golden. That's a beautiful plane actually. Tennessee 1 is one of my favorite liveries. We have a JSX Embraer approaching for a landing. Let's go take a look at the JSX. flew on JSX when they first started service to Phoenix. It was actually quite nice, to be honest. I liked it. I believe this plane might be our next plane to depart. I guess we got some international flavor here at Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor's channel. Appreciate you guys. I know we have over 300 people watching, so click that like. It does help me out a lot, guys. Also, click the notification subscription button. If you subscribe and you click the little bell, it's going to let you know exactly when we're going to be live next. We're a little different than the other channels. We like to have fun here. Basically talk about life, talk about everything. And we just hit 4,200 subscribers, so thank you all for all the kind subscriptions. Okay, so he's signaling. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that the sky bridge thing hadn't moved yet, but apparently it did. Kind of got worried that they were going to take off with it on.
King on the arrival, you can expect it. Caravan 908 Anna Bravo climbing through 3,700 for 11,000 over Buckeye Airport, Connecticut. 1800 Bravo, Phoenix, first, Roger.
This is awesome. I like watching them push these things back. So here's the teamwork. I think he's going to remove some of the things underneath there.
345 Caravan 908 Anna Bravo. That's 4948, the airport 12 o'clock, 15.
Step by step. Kicking it, you know. That's how we do it. We'll move these things before flight. Move that thing. Close that little door. And he's going to signal to them that everything is off, I think. Yep. And plane is ready for departure. And I keep smelling more and more French fries, which is not a very, very good day. Thank you, Smoke and Slice Barbecue. We do actually have a Instagram. If you guys just like watching planes take off, click on the Instagram handle below and give me a follow. You guys can see some of my videos. I think I have a video that has like 8 million views, which I think is ridiculous. Oh, another one? As DJ Khaled says, another one. We the best. So we said we are waiting for Tennessee 1, but I don't even know if I can wait that long. And over there we do have our Delta Embraer, the Delta Connect. My thing is, I think he is coming from, my guess is he's coming from Los Angeles. So whenever we do our night shoots, we actually play a game where we try and get the red engines. So we always try and get the glowing red engines, and they almost look like fighter jets when they're taking off. It's pretty cool. So you can tell it's a big difference. Our airport is starting to slow down as we get to the midday hours. And during the midday hours, we then wait for a lot more of these planes to come back and return to their bases. So I believe our next plane that is arriving is going to be a little CRJ 700 that is coming from Yuma. And then on the departure side of things, looks like we have a Southwest that is going to be headed to Portland. So that might be our next thing to film. So let's go over to the departure side of things.
401,
So about Sky Harbor, we're kind of like almost like a mini mid-hub airport if you think about it. We get a lot of American Airlines, we get a lot of Southwest, we get our occasional United. Our wide bodies tend to be MD-11s, A300s. We have international flights in the form of like WestJet, British Airways, Condor, American, Volaris. But overall fun airport to spot at. We got beautiful views. For the most part, good weather. I said weather. That is basically when my accent comes out. And over there we have Sun Country Airlines.
American 2018, traffic 11 o'clock, about 8 miles southbound. Currently it's a Embraer descending at a 4,000. They're going to the south side.
We're looking at American 2018.
Thank you, John. Thank you for the kind donation. This will go towards our parking fund. But let's take a look at this Delta plane. I'm assuming is headed to Minneapolis or Atlanta, one of the two. And depending on how everything goes tonight, maybe I will surprise you guys with like a live stream at night. Just depends on if my girlfriend allows me to come out here again. She likes to spend time with me too. Hey, Smoke and Slice Barbecue. Do you make barbecue breakfast burritos for me?
Cleared, visual approach, runway 8, that traffic is no factor. Strike 401, contact the tower on 120.9er. 1.9, have a good day, Mr. 401. Okay.
Okie dokie, let's take a look at this little plane as it is. I stopped saying alrighty, now I'm saying okie dokie. I don't know why. Why am I like this? There's a little baby CRJ. What's up, baby CRJ? Looks like a lifeguard with its mismatched cone. So I wonder why they all have mismatched cones. If you can elaborate, maybe damage, maybe flying through like ice. Style, I don't know. But as you can see, we have like our military side of things at Sky Harbor. So you have your KC-135s.
left, heading 170, gonna maintain 3,000.
Then we have our cargo over there. Those are the little FedEx feeder planes. And then we have Jackson Jet, which is like your private planes.
17,500, you got the pink one.
So as you can see, it's quite the interesting layout for an airport. Last week, we had a big storm come in, and during that big storm, there was in the middle of it, there was a change of runways, and it was a disaster. Like literally it took forever for them to leave. And near the end of the stream, we caught a C-17 departing. I really didn't think we were going to get them. But coming up next on the landing is a JSX coming in from Burbank. So there's our JSX plane. Let's take a look at it.
King Air 682 Delta Romeo is with you, descending out of 11.4 with you.
King Air 682 Delta Romeo, Phoenix approach. Roger. You're going to Sky Harbor, correct?
Confirm 2 Delta Romeo.
Your information tango again current wind 2004, altimeter 2979. Expect.
Also in other aviation news,
And we'd like to do that practice.
the town of Coolidge just opened up a recycling plant, so you're going to see a lot of planes from all over the world be stored there to be scrapped. And here we have a United Airlines Evil Blue livery. Let me find another battery for this little camera. And for those of you that are just joining us, my name is Slaven. I'm the host here at Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're a plane spotting community out of Phoenix, Arizona.
You're cleared through Phoenix Bravo airspace.
We just hang out and talk about aviation. So thank you for joining our fun community. In about a minute, I'm going to switch over to some time lapses so I can do a quick battery swap on this camera. So it's basically switching over to the time lapses is better than me just looking like a duck as I look, I don't know, like a chicken with my head cut off.
3 miles eastbound at 9,000.
So, alright, battery change time. 1 second, guys.
340.
Heading 340, so 741.
741, 7 right or 8 are both available. What would you like?
We'll take 8 or so 741, thanks.
3740, Roger. Just want to maintain 4,000. Let me know when you make it feel. Give me 3 o'clock, 9 miles.
4,000, airport, 741.
Alrighty, efficiency, that's what I call it. We were down for literally a minute.
Good day.
We have different sayings in my culture. So it's like, I think our sayings are a little more violent than your guys. But as you can tell, the airport is kind of starting to die down. So let's take a look at a few more things. Wait for Tennessee 1, and once Tennessee 1 arrives,
10 degrees to the right, we'll join the
we may call it a day, my friends.
Reduce to the 210.
We have a Delta Airlines. I believe this plane is headed to probably JFK.
American 1949.
Typically that's the morning Delta flights.
1949.
Yep, Delta 707 headed to JFK. And then we have our United that's headed to Newark. Well, it's rare that he's actually going to be taking off on this side. Typically the JFK flights, from what I've seen, like to take off on the north side of the runway. And yeah, I know we get a Dreamliner that comes in. Like they started a new Dreamliner service from Chicago. And then we get a 777 that comes in from London. So this is our airport, guys. Like it's not LAX, nothing like that, but I'm trying to give the Phoenix spotters something to look forward to here. So I believe there is a link in there for the Discord. So Kate will probably share it when she gets back. You can. I'll actually post the Discord link in the description.
Expect 7 right. 7 right. 1549, flight present heading, intercept 8, localizer, descend and maintain at 9,000.
Kate runs the Discord, I run this, so.
1549, flight present heading, intercept 8, localizer, descend and maintain 9,000.
Join the runway.
I am a really big fan of the Evo Blue look. What do you guys think? Do you like the traditional? Nothing will replace the tulip, but the Evo Blue is starting to grow on me quite a bit.
Now 210. 132, 12,000, 10 in via the Hyder, 7 right with Sierra. That's 132, Phoenix Approach, Roger, expect only 7 right. Roger. Okay, let's contact 7,000. 556, Quebec, Phoenix Approach, Roger, expect visit approach 12. Gateway, advise you have information, hotel.
Well, tomorrow I actually have a commercial shoot I totally forgot about. Ooh.
Flighting 110. 110, thank you. Spin 5, 5,035. Spin 5, Phoenix Approach, Roger. 59, stop, I just have to plane. So I said,
But as you can see, the Southwest gates that were once full are now empty. When we first started our stream, these things were popping with planes. Now there's no planes. Okay guys, let's see what else we can get. And then, I don't know, debating if I want to call it a day for the channel, but probably not. We're getting a Southwest that's taxiing. I wonder where he's going to be headed, which gate. It's always better when you get some action here. So something keeps bringing up the smell of burgers up here. So looks like I have to buy a Bearcat radio because the one I have, like the Chinese one, is terrible. Just keeps dying. So Southwest just came in. We are awaiting the arrival of Tennessee 1, which should be pretty close. 11:23, about 20 minutes out. Let's take a look at it. Tennessee 1 is right above Kingman. And we have kind of a boring rest of the day when it comes to aviation or when it comes to special liveries. But it's okay. There's our JFK flight. Our Delta Airlines 737. And Banana Plane is pushing out. Spirit Airlines, aka Banana Plane as we call it. And I don't know if we will be able to see it. No, we can. Dang it. I was gonna say the Arizona Cardinal plane is over there, but we have this gigantic pillar there. So this is just now like the dead spot of the airport. I think we have a King Air approaching. So tiny, I lost him. Dang it, there he was. That's what happens when it's like a smaller plane. It's a little bit more difficult to get them. Anyway guys, we've reached kind of a slow spot, so let's see what else is gonna pop up. I'll check the chat and answer some questions. Yep, we await for the next round of departures. So this is kind of going to be like maybe a slow 3 minutes. Go use the bathroom or anything. We have a Southwest coming in from Austin that's going to be landing. But also, if you guys do have flight radar, if you're in about Phoenix, we have a Dreamliner coming in from Chicago, but that is going to be landing on the north side of us. And then looks like we have another smaller plane that's about to depart, so let's go take a look at that thing. Or landed, I'm not quite sure where he's from. He landed, but I am seeing the Southwest plane. Not sure, I think he may land on 25, not 25, 7 right. I am crashing big time, dudes. Delta being pushed out. So this is the slow part of the show. Tennessee 1 is about 15 minutes out, so once Tennessee 1 lands, we will be calling it a day, and I will be going to go get a sandwich of some sorts. "23 minutes out. I know Spirit pushed back. Do we have any action coming? We do have an American Airlines A320 going over the bridge. He's headed to Spokane, Washington. He's going at 9 knots. And then the Delta Airlines that we are looking at is getting ready to depart to Seattle. And I just moved my camera again like an idiot. There's our Austin-based flight. Spirit has started taxiing, so the Spirit Airlines is headed to Dallas Fort Worth. And then we do have that the Seattle flight, the Delta Airlines headed to Seattle, and then the Spokane flight, Spokane.
46, speed your discretion, contact tower 120.9er. I thought it was 46 today.
So as we await the Spirit Airlines to reach its takeoff area. And for those of you that are signing off and saying have a good weekend, you guys have a good weekend.
American 1236, we're out of 200, descending on the Eagle, runway 8 with Tango.
1236, wings press Roger, expect runway 8.
Runway 8, 1236.
Speed your discretion, I'll lower in a moment.
So you know it's slow when they allow them to land on 7 left.
Descend, maintain 4,000.
Okay guys, I am starting to get tensed up, so Spirit Airlines takes off in about a minute. So, but thank you all that have joined us for this morning. It's kind of fun hanging out with you guys, and just always fun growing the community. If you like what you see, click the like, subscribe. We are going to be debuting another video later today at like 4:15. It's supposed to be 4:15 yesterday, but you know, apparently I didn't check the date, so here's what it is. So off to Dallas Fort Worth as this Spirit Airlines. So after that,
Take care of 10 Fox 12 miles towards field and site, descend and maintain 3,000.
Site 3,000, American 426.
Very slowly.
these guys were roommates a few minutes ago. So with the merger with JetBlue, so how does the seniority work for the pilots? That's one thing I'm trying to figure out. Like, do they keep their seniority, or do they go like to the bottom of the totem pole? Like, I think that's why a lot of mergers end up being super, super messy.
North heading 110, finish approach runway 8. American 426. American 14, we've got a 15.
I thought he was going to turn here. He really let me down, so yeah. All right, 1 second, taking a break. My mom is calling me. Got to pick up when mom calls. Yay, my mom made me some food, so she told me to come pick it up. Moms are the best, I'll try to tell you guys. Remember, when your loved ones call you, if it's your parents, I know you may be annoyed at this time, but don't take those things for granted, to be honest. Here we have another pushback. So this is the lifespan of this airport. Sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's slow. We kind of hit a slow spur right now. So we are going to wait and see Tennessee 1. That's what we said. Tennessee 1 is about 10 minutes out. Once Tennessee 1 arrives, we call it a show, and we just looked at a roof. Look at this thing. So shiny from the sun being directly over it, and the sun providing terrible shadows on it, but you know, we'll take it. The ground crew getting ready to work their ground crew magic on this plane. So listen to that bell. As the sky bridge moves in.
Approach here, shuttle 5828, 11,000, descending via with Tango.
And sorry, I was on the line with the traffic management. Say again.
11,000, descending via Hyder with Tango.
Air Shuttle 5828, Phoenix Source, thanks. Expect runway 7 right.
Roger.
Delta 1884 Heavy, turn left, heading 170, vector final. Oh my gosh, I did it again. American 1884 Heavy, turn left, heading 170, vector final.
70, American 1884.
She made a mistake. Mistakes are human nature. That's awesome. She seems like a nice lady. Like I would have a coffee with her and we would talk about cats. I don't know why I just said that. See, so this is the difference. When you have a dog will be friendly to anybody because they're needy. A cat's trust you have to earn. So once you earn a cat's trust, they will be like your loyal companion for life.
American 1884 Heavy, report build in sight, Sky Harbor, 9 o'clock and 12 miles. American 1884 Heavy, thank you. Fly heading 110, cleared visual approved, runway 8.
10, clear visual, runway 8, American 1884.
That is our 787 that they're talking to. He is arriving on runway 8.
American 1236, traffic, 10 o'clock, 10 miles, northbound and Airbus 6000 for 9,000. They'll be restricted below you. American 1884 Heavy, contact tower on 118.7. Good day.
So we have an American Airlines 737 headed to Seattle.
35 miles.
Field set, Air Shuttle 5828.
Air Shuttle 5828, thank you. At Falgo, cleared visual approved, runway 7 right.
I'll go clear to visual 7 right, Air Shuttle 5828. Caribbean 90829 Bravos over the Buckeye Airport, climbing through 4,300 for 1,000 and 4,000 airdrop skydivers.
There's going to be skydivers at Buckeye Airport.
27, we're not going to be able to make it below 12 at Fowl. So bird well coming.
On Southwest 1927, no worries at all. Delete all the altitude restrictions. We'll send now to 80,000.
Just send out at 80,000 to the other 6 Southwest 1927.
Thanks. November 90829 Bravo, Phoenix Broke, Phoenix altimeter 2978, club 0366.
366, Caribbean 90829 Bravo.
American 1236, traffic no factor.
Looks like we have a private plane over there.
November 29 Bravo, rate of contact 1 mile northwest of the Buckeye Municipal Airport. I'm sorry, I missed it. What's your current altitude and then the jump altitude?
Current altitude passing through 5,200 and we're going to 1,000 and 4,000. Position checks 29 Bravo.
November 29 Bravo, thanks. Just give me 2 minutes prior to jump.
Wilco 29 Bravo.
There's going to be skydivers in Buckeye, Arizona, and there's going to be a lot of planes approaching, seeing the skydivers. Hopefully everyone's safe.
PXLO, make sure 421, information Tango 18-7, descending via the height.
There's just a little boy, look at him.
421, Phoenix Road Springs, expect the visual approach runway 7 right.
Little boy departing. Also, Skybridge moving means another pushback. So let's go take a look.
Birds Pack Coast 252 on the Bruiser arrival information Tango, request 7 right.
Coast 252, Phoenix Road Springs, expect vectors off the arrival for the visual approach runway 7 right. And I'm sorry I missed it. What's your current altitude?
19,300 for Pack Coast 252.
Pack Coast 252, thanks.
Small boy is small. So for all of you guys that are just joining, welcome to Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're a plane spotting community out of Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Slaven, aka Slav. Thank you for joining the channel. Click the like, subscribe, and notification, and it'll help us grow the channel and fight the algorithm. You know, algorithm can sometimes be evil. We watch this Southwest Airlines flight get to the end of the runway. He is departing for Sacramento. Then the Southwest is going to Cabo. And then we have Cody and Dakota, the Coyotes livery from Frontier Airlines, that's going to be going to Denver.
Air Shuttle 5872, Phoenix Park, thank you. Expect the visual approach runway 8.
So let's take a look.
American 1402, turn 10 degrees left, vectors for the sequence, descend and maintain 4,000.
10 degrees left on 4,000, American 1402.
Southwest 1927, reduce speed now to 210.
So Sacramento Kings are playing the Clippers. They're going to get blown out. I'm a big Kings fan. And we have Keegan Murray, good player. But
421, we may be a little high up.
yeah, it's going to suck, I'll be honest. This is going to be a very, very rough season for my Kings.
Fine, and speed is your discretion.
Where is Tennessee 1? And looks like we have another WestJet we had a 737 MAX WestJet, but this is actually, I believe, the 700 series or 800 series. Says it on there. I'm gonna say it's an 800. And I was wrong. Yeah, it's an 800 series. I was right. I'm never wrong. Actually, I'm wrong a lot of times.
Buckeye Municipal Airport. Buckeye's about 35 miles west of Sky Harbor, 1000 by Cessna.
Tennessee 1 is on its way, guys. So let's go take a look. I want to look at the Frontier flight as it takes off.
3000 airport side.
Also, on my YouTube, if you look at a YouTube short, I have a shot of their brand new A321. So I think Frontier is going to be poised for a lot of growth in the next few years, since Spirit is disappearing, and they're going to basically be taking over the the low-cost carrier market.
American 1402 at least 770 knots to a 5-mile final. Contact tower on 1.7.
I literally just have a radio like attached to my tripod, and then the radio sucks. I bought it off of Amazon. It sucks. So I'm gonna buy a Bearcat. Somebody recommended it.
American 1234, turn left heading 170, vectors final. I'm sorry, American 1236, turn left heading 170.
To be honest, I'm more of like a commercial photography and commercial cinematography person background. The whole live streaming thing, like this whole live streaming experience has been very eye-opening because I didn't realize how much technical stuff I have to deal with when I'm live streaming. So how many times am I going to say live streaming? This isn't going to be their traditional steep takeoff. Sweet. Oh, look at that. Some luggage action we got here, boys and girls. So let's, hopefully that answers it to you. So we are just chilling and relaxing as we wait for Tennessee 1 to arrive. Tennessee 1 looks like is approaching on final. I really hope it does come on this side. But looks like our next departing aircraft is going to be the WestJet that's headed to Edmonton, Canada. So that is one of our international locations, which is Canada. And it is getting windy and my hair is blowing in the wind. It feels really majestic. Do you guys remember Fabio from the 1990s? The I Can't Believe It's Not Butter dude? That dude had wild hair.
Looks like sunrise out there, I think.
Southwest 1927, turn left heading 110, clear visual approach, runway 8.
110, clear visual approach, runway 8, Southwest 1927.
Base by 421, traffic, 12 mile left base, 737 for the north side.
And there's our WestJet lining up for its departure to Edmonton. I always make a joke that my live streams are like the ghetto version of everything that's supposed to be done, and honestly, I'm not going to say anything, it works. I did spend like almost $600 on a hotspot, which has helped me with the internet issue because Sky Harbor has very terrible internet here.
1837 to center maintain 4000.
The thing is moving a couple hundred miles an hour and we're following with the camera. And here's our afternoon kind of afternoon rush. Let's see where Tennessee 1 is. I'll try to tell you, you're gonna encounter a lot of issues when you start live streaming. And when you start encountering those issues, just go along with it, get better, because you never know. Like, the live streaming stuff could potentially just it's a lot of work. I'll try to tell you that. I used to do it like 3 or 4 times a week, but now I've kind of scaled back on it because my business is taking off, and live streaming doesn't pay my bills. Maybe one day it will pay my bills. So it looks like Tennessee 1 is going to be actually going on the north side of the runway. But I say once Tennessee 1 comes to the gate, we'll look at that. And if anything, we will probably call it a day, guys. I've been here for quite some time. If you guys want to check out another channel, there's a look into the chat. Trevor, the chef, plane spotting. He's actually going to be spotting in a little bit, and I'll hop on his stream so you guys can actually get on there and support a new person. So if anything, we'll do that. But you can see all the planes lining up. This is actually, it's going to be a pretty busy day. What's up, buddy? Are you gonna stream? Yeah. 12:30. No. If you can, post your link into the chat. Do you have a link where it's like saying you're gonna be live? Post your link to the chat. So you're here if you want to tell people that you're gonna be live. So here, I'm handing the microphone to somebody. So Trevor is going to be sharing his, I'm straight telling you guys, okay, I told you I would show you something, but there's this guy that has a skeleton, and it legitimately scares all of us. So check this out. So this dude, he has a skeleton inside of his Jeep, and every time I walk past it, it almost gives me a freaking heart attack. So I feel like I'm being creeped on by a skeleton.
Southwest 1602, yes sir. Still got a couple on east flow to land, and 210 or less would be great, thank you. Perfect. Code 252 to Kennedy 3,000.
Yeah, post it in the chat.
10 o'clock and 12 miles. Kennedy 3,000, Sky Harbor, flight code 252. Code 252, thanks for the visual person, white 10 right, keep the speed of those long and
This is like the worst spot that I have.
7 right, keep the speed up, code 252.
351, reduce speed to 170, you'll be number 2 behind a citation from the northwest.
So Mark, so apparently from what I am hearing, Sky Harbor has, they have temporary towers because they started working on the towers around COVID. So a lot of our internet runs through temporary cell towers, and these towers actually, they suck in a sense.
At the tower on 120.9er. Have a good day.
So anyways, guys, Trevor is going to be live in about 12:30. So when he is live, I'll probably hop on his stream. So if you guys do check the community, I will post a link to his stream, and you guys can hop on and just give him some support. Also, let's go take a look at here. There's our ground operations people to keep the airport moving, and we are waiting for Tennessee 1 to show its beautiful livery. And after that, I will bid you guys adieu. I think this is the head honcho of the ground crew. So let's take a look. But pretty much this might be the end of this show, guys. So like I said, thank you all for the support. I appreciate each and every one of you. If it's your first time on the channel, click the like, subscribe. At 4:15 we will be debuting a new video, so click on that. And for all of you guys that have been generous with the super chat, I really appreciate you. It does help me out a lot. And let's look at Tennessee 1's beauty before I call it a day. Also remember, never go to bed angry. Tell your loved ones you love them. And always remember to be good people. That's all I tell you. So from all of us at Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, I'd like to wish you guys a good weekend. And maybe we'll be live later, maybe not. But for all you guys that have been supporting us, appreciate you. And here we'll have Trevor give a plug for his channel as he's hanging out here with me. So give people what you want to say. Say whatever about your channel.
I'm trying to think.
He's shy. Just say something. So okay, Trevor. So how old are you?
11.
So what brought you into plane spotting?
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Perfect. So give people your channel tag and then just comment it on the link and tell them to just give you a quick follow.
Alright, hold on.
He is posting it, so give this dude a follow and then I will hop on with him for like 20-30 minutes and let's continue the chat on his channel so we can get that going for him. So subscribe to him and it'll be good. He's very shy right now.
Just making sure he's nervous.
So he's gonna share his channel, but from all of us here, I want to tell you guys, thank you for tuning in. Let's film a plane taking off while he gathers. He's like extremely shy. One second, guys. I'm gonna post something very quickly. 1 second. Here, shoot me your link. 602-513-2855. Just shoot me the link. I'll post it. Just text it to me.
Okay, what's your number?
Here, I'll find you. Trevor.
Chef.
Plane Spotter Live.
Yeah.
Where's your upcoming screen? Alright guys, I am posting the link to Trevor's live stream in 1 second and we will wish you guys a good day. So okay, let me just set everything up in motion. I believe we are getting a runway flip, guys. So as you can tell, the runway will be flipping right over here. So see you guys in a couple of minutes. That's okay. So remember, click on the link I just shared, and once you click on the link, he will be live in a very short bit. Okay guys, from all of us here at Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, I wish you guys a really, really great weekend.
See ya.
See ya. 1 second. Where did you guys park? Are you guys over here? So Trevor is going to be setting up his live. So I will be assisting a younger plane spotter with the channel. So you guys hopefully can tune in. As you can tell, we are getting a runway switch. They're flipping the runways. And as you can see, a lot of them are going to be coming this way. This bad boy is probably going to LAX. That is one of our airports. So I'm a very friendly person, so I want to help him out. And like I said, I know I have an email there. If you guys have any questions, ask questions. Camera I'm using is just a standard Panasonic camcorder. So Tennessee one did show up. And then yeah, so let's help this little dude get some followers. That's what I want to do. It's always good, honestly, as long as the kids are passionate about what they do, it's going to be awesome, because you want them to be passionate and stay out of trouble. So let's watch this plane take off. And once it takes off, we are going to basically call it a show, since we have been here for the past like almost 3 hours. Rotate, rotate, rotate. And you are airborne, my friend. Alrighty, friends. Well, from all of us here, this is actually my final time saying from all of us here. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate every one of you. Click the subscribe, like, all of that. And this is it. This thing is airborne. I pan down to the KCs. We call it a show, and catch me on the next channel for at least like 20-30 minutes, and we'll let him do his thing. Adios, friends. It was a pleasure. Maybe I'll see you tonight.